Hey, it's Ronsley. Welcome, you AI geek, to this podcast, My AI Love Affair. We have three different types of episodes on this show. The first type is Growth Tactic on Monday. On Wednesday, we will release an interview with a case study of a business owner that's using AI. So this is how a business has implemented AI in their business. It's a case study. And on Friday, I'll break down some concepts and some advancements in AI for you, the business owner, the creative entrepreneur, the artist, so that you can take advantage of what's happening and understand what's going on in the world of AI. I'm so excited because this is also what is coming up on the show. We have a PhD who has written an article on the death of AI. This is Dr. Leon Eisen.
I developed a formula of performance that is efficiency multiplied by alignment. People call it focus, I call it alignment.
I know the term artificial is preceding this intelligence, but I want you to think about it as augmented intelligence. It's augmenting your intelligence, and we are already at a stage right now where the machines are way smarter than us.
The reason why I'm so excited about ChatGPT and AI is that this is your chance to create a much bigger ripple effect, to amplify your voice and what you really want to say into it to make a bigger difference in the world.
We also have Rod Santamassimo, who has bought my program, which I wrote called WriteFlow, and is a huge advocate for WriteFlow, which is kind of cool. This is Rod.
Ronsley, I've been preaching AI since I first learned about ChatGPT and other platforms since then. And of all the platforms that I have explored and I utilize, I use WriteFlow probably the most. I just do.
So the only way for us to go forward is to collaborate, is to change, is to think differently, to actually have empathy and learn that we can be way more powerful together than we can be on our own.
We also talk about some really, really interesting topics.
Let's say the AI would enslave us, could enslave us. It would have to want to, right? It would have to have a desire to enslave us in order to do it.
So one of the things I really struggle with as a business owner is like copywriting, sales copywriting, writing invitations, emails, all that kind of stuff. But I've done stuff in the past that's worked, and I latched on pretty quickly that if I took stuff that had already worked and got the AI to rewrite it, then my audience would think it was new stuff. And so I pushed out stuff and made money on it immediately. So I was super stoked with that, from different types of hands up engagement posts to emails to webinar copy, all sorts of stuff. So did that immediately, and that, put money in the bank.
We brought in a PhD in data science to begin our journey of how can we automate and how can we optimize things, giving the right inputs as opposed to relying purely on people. And that's what evolved. And 8 years later, now we've gone through a few journeys and acquisitions along the way, but now we're rolling, and obviously AI has hit everybody's radar now.
Ronsley Vaz. He has an engineering degree in computer science. He also has a master's in software engineering as well. And he also has an MBA in psychology and leadership. He's been an entrepreneur, he's been a speaker, an author, and one of the world's most prolific podcasters. He's now done more than 1,100 podcasts that have now been downloaded and streamed more than 5 million times in 133 countries. And he's also had the honor of delivering a TED Talk as well. So if you go into the TED.com website and you type in his name, you'll be able to watch his TED Talk.
And from this WriteFlow menu that Ronsley has developed, there's a whole series of elements that I can create based on Ronsley's coding and put me in an authority position. And it, like he says, it flows.
He's been an entrepreneur for the last decade, so we'll be talking about it from the business side of things, a business perspective, but he's also going to be talking about it from his computer science background as well, which is where he had so much of his formal training.
My mission going forward is to really hone in on the idea that you can be a happy business owner doing what you love, serving who you love, and doing with empathy.
Don't forget to subscribe to the show and tell your friends about it.